Hi guys, this is Quito. Welcome to Investing with Quito. And today I want to really kind of take you guys through a process that I go through when I'm, investing in real estate, what I look for. And I've got, my friend Aaron here, which I'm going to introduce. He's going to share his story and why he wants to invest in real estate. But basically, I want to kind of take you guys behind the scene and have you guys follow along in what we're doing. We're going to break this up in many different videos, but each week we're going to show you, this is, what we're going to do here, what we're going to do here. So I want you guys to kind of follow along as we go along this journey. So I got my friend Aaron. Aaron, why don't you kind of introduce yourself, kind of share your story and give us a little bit of background of who you are and where you are and what got you into real estate. What got you interested in investing in real estate?
Sure. I live here in Billings, Montana for the last 2 years, and I'm married. Been married for 22. I should know this. Hope my wife doesn't see this. 22 years. So I got married in 2001. Yeah, okay. So you can do the math. And we have 5 boys. My oldest is in college. He's going to be a junior soon, and the youngest is 8. And let's see. Well, I've have my background is like medical insurance billing and then also sales. And eventually, my wife and I started to learn online marketing and she learned photography. And so we kind of married those two passions and skill sets and eventually started an online business. And we had a good solid run of about 10 years of everything just booming and growing and just like adding to our skill sets within marketing and digital media buying and things like that and split testing and all that whole digital world is where I'm coming from. And then the market shifted right before COVID hit, really. And a lot of people started to enter the space and just everything changed in that particular market. We still have the business. It still does okay, but it's like nowhere near where it used to be. And we don't really have a passion to try to scale it back to where it used to be, really. And one of the reasons why I'm passionate about real estate is because it gives you the opportunity, from what I've heard, the tax benefits and things like that. And so when we had our business, we made a lot of money, but we didn't know how to keep more of it. And so you had to hand over 40% plus to Uncle Sam. And so by the time you pay the federal government, by the time you pay your state income taxes and stuff, you only make about half, which is, if you've ever experienced that, it's depressing.
Right.
So yeah, we're just looking to learn real estate to help build wealth and to help teach that skill set to our kids and stuff. Because we have a lot of friends who, I mean, they have other occupations, they have other businesses and stuff, but they still invest in real estate and allows them to have the tax benefits. It allows them to build wealth long term. And regardless of what the market does or what happens in their business world, the real estate continues to increase and grow in value and provide cash flow. And so that's kind of what attracted it to us, as a way to get back some of that long-term wealth and have some kind of a retirement plan, because my wife and I are also worship leaders and youth pastors for a long time, and so doing ministry, we didn't have retirement accounts and things like that, and we weren't really good with our money back then either, and so just the financial awareness and savviness to start setting that stuff up at a younger age we didn't do, and so now it's like kind of we have to do real estate to be able to you know because if I start investing now in the stock market, it's not going to do anything. And so, yeah.
Great. So yeah, so obviously, real estate is a great vehicle. And that's how you and I met. You reached out to me and we got a chance to sit down and I got to know you more. And I think this is great because I do get a lot of questions. Hey, Keto, how do I, get into real estate investing? What do I do? So and this would be a great case where we start to document your journey and the process, me sharing what to look for and then be able to show the audience, so they can follow along with your journey as well. So I'm excited. You excited?
I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay, great. So, thanks for sharing your story. And I really want to kind of start off with, when we invest in real estate, obviously, I mean, it's so lots of place to start, right? But what I always like to show people is like, with real estate is really pick a market, whether the market is in your backyard, right? Or your market is somewhere else, Okay. It's really to understand your market and basically be specific. Now, once you know your market, let's, for example, I mean, we're here in Billings, right? So we'll use Billings as an example. So wherever you guys are, just kind of pick your market in Billings. The great way to do that is, go on through, it's understanding your market, right? And what I mean by that is basically know what, 3 bedrooms, 2 bedrooms for, know what homes are selling for in the market, right? And I'm going to share you my screen here because obviously, where I look for, you can go to Zillow, you can go to Redfin, you can go to Realtor.com, you can use any of those sites, but the Zillow seems to be pretty popular. All right, so here I am. I am on Zillow, and we're using Billings as a market. Let's see here, and the thing is, once you find a market, now kind of break it down, right? It's like, are we going to be investing in land, condominiums, commercial properties? So we kind of narrow that down. Now we pick a market. Now, with our purposes, we're going to focus on single family homes, right? And of course,
Yeah.
when you do single family, it's going to be a lot of single families. So we want to break it down to where we can kind of narrow it. So are we looking at 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, 4 bedrooms, 5 bedrooms? So we're basically just going to narrow that down. So we go from Billings, and then we're going to look in terms of bed and bath. Okay, we're going to do 1+. Okay, home type. And we're just gonna do houses. No condominiums, no land, apartments, or manufactured homes. And then what we're gonna do is price. Now, what I like to do is when I'm investing, I like to stay below the median home price, right? If people ask like, "Hey, Keto, how do I find out what the median home price is?" You could basically go on, you can Google it. What's the median home price in my area? Let me see. Let me pick up a window here. Okay. So we can go to like medium home prices in Billings. So basically we can go right here, and even Zillow will tell you this here. So right now in Billings, the medium home prices is $356,934, right?
Hmm.
So you don't have to, it's easy. Like I said, Zillow's a great resource. You just type it in, it tells you. So now we know, okay, minimum home price is 356,000. Okay. And why is that important? Well, what's important about understanding the minimum home price is, especially if you want an investment property, is that, you don't want, at least for me anyways, like I don't want to do the higher end rentals, right? I want to do the the blue collar minimum price, below the minimum home price, where your average family could afford rent, right? And
Hmm.
so 356 is kind of where we need to be. So price wise, so you go in here, go price, go from minimum, and go maximum. So let's just go maximum 400. So anything below, you know 400,000, we're gonna see. Okay. And let's see here. Let me see, where's my bedroom count? Bedroom count, we're going to focus on 3 bedrooms and 1+ bath at least. Let's see what shows up. Okay. All right, I'm doing this live, so where are my searches? Okay. Should it enter? No, HOA. Oh, you know what? Hold on. No wonder why. It's at 0 to 400 or less. Okay, 400 or less. That's why I was like, why is it showing so much? Okay, there we go. All right, it's like, so now we know there's 32 homes that are 3 bedrooms, at least 3 bedrooms, 1 bath in the Billings area. So in 32 homes is good, right? It's just know that because population in Billings, obviously it's depending on what market you're in, is going to be more or less. We have about 130,000 population here in Billings, Montana. So basically is, your homework, Aaron, is to go in and take a look at these homes. It's just to really understand what's going on, right? So let's just take, because we obviously 397 is above our medium. So let's just take this 329. Three bedroom, 2 bath, 2,000 square feet, right? So we're taking a look at these pictures. And really what I want you to do is just get to look at this and start to study the market, right? And then and what would even helps too is you could actually do a graph chart of creating an Excel spreadsheet. You can put like homes, bedrooms, bathroom size, and then put the list price when it was listed, and just kind of keeping tabs and doing this. I recommend look at this daily for the next 30 days, right? Just continue to look so you can understand the market. All right. Any questions?
So put all the properties in there, even if they're like mobile home or if they're um and and would it would we want to go like know obviously the zip code and what subdivision it's in or what schools like nearby and stuff, so
Yeah,
kind of get to know.
you could break it down to like zip codes. I think in Billings we have like 6 different zip codes. Like pick a zip code. But the thing is, because as you can see, even just all Billings, there's only like 32 properties, so it's not a lot.
Yeah.
It's typically you try to break it down to under 40 or less, right? I
Okay.
mean, if you have like 300-400s, of like results, then might be more specific to break it down to zip code. But since we don't have a big population, I think going shifting through 30 or 40 different listings would wouldn't hurt you, right? Just to kind of see what's going on. And when I say be specific, like you don't look at the mobile homes, right? Because if you check on there, we only just check single family homes, right? So no mobile homes, no condos. We want to really just be specific on single family homes and start to understand the bedroom size, bathroom, square footage. Does it have a garage? No garage. And you can start to kind of track this data on the daily basis for the next 30 days. So you can really get the feel, because I want you to get to the point where you could drive down your neighborhood and knows, okay, this house is probably going to go for this much. This house probably worth this much, right? So that's so important to understand your market.
Gotcha. Yeah, you can look at it and go, depending on the price, go, yeah, that's going to sit a while, or oh, this is going to move really fast, depending
Right,
on what it at, and maybe even break down like price per square foot. And so, kind
right,
of
yeah,
getting
yeah, for
comp.
sure. So that's what I really want you to focus on for your first week. Obviously, we want to take you step by step, and there's lots of other stuff that we can layer on. But the main basic is to understand your market, and then pick, be specific, single family, three bedrooms, 1 bath at least, and then start to study that each day, and then start to compile like, hey, did this one sell? How long did it sell? When did That's why I said when you create your list, just put down like when you saw it, right? And if there's any price changes or any, did it go pending, or did it go, what did it
Where do
sell?
you where do you see like that at, like days on market, if it's sold, that kind of thing, or if it was relisted or expired
Yeah,
listings,
you
that
could
kind
actually see that on Zillow as well. Let me see if I can go back to Zillow here. You know what? If you just click on the listing, hold on,
Mhm.
it tells you how many days for sale, and you scroll down, it tells you
12 days on Zillow.
right. It says last check was an hour ago, right there. So days on the market, and if the status, you go down here, it will tell you if there's a status change. Right there under history, it'll tell you when it listed, when it did list it. Looks like
Oh wow.
they had it listed here. So I mean, there's a lot of free data that you can use, especially on Zillow. So just kind of look at it, and it tells you the taxes, the monthly costs. So just look on that, and you can mark on your spreadsheet
Hmm.
the property and the address. All
Okay, so
right.
then once you get an idea, once you follow stuff and you get an idea of like the price for the average house and so on, then you'll be able to spot something's going to stick out if it's like, oh wow, that's uh that's a really low price, or if it's been sitting on the market for a really long time, and the property's in, you might go, okay, that might be something that I want to
Right.
keep on.
Yes. And that's why it's
Really.
important to start to get that knowledge and just to build that foundation.
Mm,
All
okay.
right. So so there you guys have it. The first step is understanding your market and knowing your market. Break it down. Look at it, the next 30 days, every single day. Sometimes, the longer you do it, the better you get at this. Right? If you do it for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, I encourage you because real estate is a long game. So like be patient. Be patient with yourself and know because then once you start to understand what your market is, you're gonna know what's a good deal and what's a great deal.
Mm, yeah, right on. Yeah, and just to throw the reminder out there, if you guys have any questions, we if you'll put them in the comments down below the video, then we will try to answer those too in either a short or in the next video we put together.
Awesome. Yes. Thank you. Yes. So if you have any questions, things you want to add, just throw it there in a comment and things that you would like to see, let me know as well. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and follow us on our next episode.